12 gauge, hot head with a cold aim. Jerry, Lawler with the strap down. Randy, Savage with the cocaine. I don't play fair, the ops are not to me, no thanks. Possibly clinical, no change. Light you like propane, no Hank. Monopoly property, no bank. Eat at your table, say no grace. Lap on you bitches with no pace. Stop on your kids' toys, go play. O'Shea, OJ, coke case. Mark on your forehead, no lint. Flash in your face, bitch, no lens. Do or die, bitch, Pope him. I got my two.
Oh, bitch, COVID. Hey, there we go.
Oh, my bad. I was getting into it.
Hey, don't worry. So was I. I was sitting there going with it. I was like, man, God, that motherfucker gets me hyped every motherfucking time.
Yeah, I see. All right, Facebook, you ain't gonna let me share it. All right, it's cool. Welcome to another episode of Wise the Podcast, brought to you by the great people at the Greenhouse Beard Company. Go check them out today, greenhousebeardcompany.com. We got the oils, we got the wash, we got the cones, we got gear, we got everything that you may need to take your beard game next level. Hey, we also got the gear for you too. Go check that out. Also, go check out good friends of ours over at the Oil Shop for all your scalp and beard needs. Oil.shop on all social media. Also, go check out their website, www.oil.shop, and any other info that you may need about them is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. I didn't upload it. Let me go ahead and shout this out. Tomorrow night on the Divergent Podcast, we bring back Mr. Yes Sir himself from the Grown Ash Cigar Society, Mr. Robert Brown. We're gonna talk to him.
Why?
We got big news coming tomorrow, and bro, I'm gonna save you one so you can taste with us. Just probably not at the same time. You just have to rewatch the show.
Hey, pause.
These are facts. I missed on that pause. I'm sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Look, it's today has been hell. Well, actually, the last 3 weeks have been, but it only reminds me of what a wise man once said. Wait a minute, I gotta think about it for a second.
I'm gonna say there's a lot of wise man tales I've heard. I gotta figure out which one this one is.
Whatever you do, don't put the blame on you. Just blame it on the rain.
Yeah.
Yo, I don't know what made me think about that at work today. And I was like, yo, that's how I'm going to start the show. Oh, my God. Anyway, I am your boy, your mom's favorite, the talking Mississippi, the man, the myth, the legend, Johnny F. Beard. And with me, as always, the god of rap with the god Poseidon, the god Skrilla. God body in the flesh. You can call him Godzilla. Mr. Motherfucking Green.
My shit lagging. I can't fucking tell on this end.
Your shit's always lagging, but we roll with it.
Is it lagging more than normal, or?
I haven't been watching. I've been looking everywhere but at your screen.
Okay, cool. Fuck it. Been an amazing week for you, boy.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. Yesterday, the boys have worked half days and got paid for full days.
Oh,
I'm loving it.
I got something in the mail just for you. Let me
I don't want it.
It's right
I don't
here.
want it.
There it is.
Return
it's
to
right
sender.
there.
Take it back. Take
It's
it
right
back.
there.
Take it back.
Today's such a great day.
Tat Saturday on me. Oh, this is gonna be an amazing week. Continue.
Tat out. Look. Tat out. Today is such a great day. Big cup of Tito's tonight. I might need to save some of that for tomorrow night. And also, before we get into today's show, we have a special edition Divergence podcast show. I was going to say Saturday. Friday night, 7 p.m. Central Standard Time.
I say if it's Saturday, I could phone in live from the tattoo parlor.
I give a fuck about doing a tattoo parlor, man. Like
jealousy?
A lot.
Hoes is jealous these days, man. Hoes stay jealous.
They are. All right. Let me ask you a question, man. Serious question.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever felt lost and then found yourself?
Hey, homie, I found myself many a times.
Well,
you know what I'm saying? All the serious side, I'm still lost, motherfucker. I ain't found shit.
All right, good. Maybe we can learn something from a Toronto woman.
I don't want to learn nothing from Toronto.
Toronto
Next time,
missing
good
woman.
Toronto's ever gave me. I'll wait.
I'll keep going. Toronto missing woman unwittingly joins a search party looking for herself.
How long did it take the other dumbasses to realize she was with them? That's why I was like, hey, y'all having a search party for? All right, I'm in. Let's go. 3 days later. 3 days later.
It says a group of tourists. That's where you fucked up already. You hanging out with tourists and you come
I say
up
tourists
missing?
don't know who the fuck. I say tourists don't know who they looking for.
Says a group of tourists spent hours Saturday night looking for a missing woman near Iceland's Elgaja Canyon, only to find her amongst the search party. Just want to know, like, who was she standing behind? Is like, man, look, a footprint.
No. I don't fault the search party. You know what I fault?
Who's that?
They probably used the bitch's Instagram picture. We know she gonna look
Walking
nothing
around.
like her Instagram picture.
Walking around, hey, have you seen this woman? Which one? The one here. She's right there. Yeah, you're an asshole. Go ask somebody else. All right. Says the group was traveling through Iceland on a tour bus and stopped near the volcanic canyon in the Southern Highlands Saturday afternoon. One of the women on the bus left to change her clothes and freshen up. All right. When she came back, her bus mates didn't recognize her.
That volcano ain't gonna be the only thing spewing tonight.
It says soon there was word of a missing passenger. The woman didn't recognize the description of herself and joined in on the search.
Like I said, they used her Instagram picture. It's like, hey, baby, what's hot and moist? That volcano? No, me.
look, she's sitting there like, who are we looking for? He's like, we're looking for this lady. She's about 5'1", 280. I'm at least 175. I'm at least 5'5".
No, I'm about to say, you did the wrong one. Be like, 5'1". I know I'm 5'3" any day. You know how many women lie about their actual height? Like, bitch, we talking about 5'1" without the stilettos on.
It says about 50 people searched the terrain by vehicle and on foot. The Coast Guard was even getting a helicopter ready to help.
Like, hey, don't know. Go back. We found her. We good. We found her. I wonder how much money that was going to run up that bill when the Coast Guard got up. Because, you know, that's a couple tens of thousands just to crank that baby up.
It says the search was called off at about 3 a.m. when it became clear the missing woman, in fact, was accounted for and searching for herself. Let me get a head count. How many was on the bus? 50. How many people we got? 50, but we're missing one. Goddamn Toronto, boy. You like that?
Like I said, there's nothing good coming out of Toronto, man. Nothing.
True. I mean, I'm still trying to find something, and I mean, are we talking about born in Toronto or like actually just like passed by Toronto?
Yes.
I mean, we got Vince Carter.
Vince don't count. Vince been out of Toronto long enough, so that don't count.
What's he? That's why I was trying to figure out. All right, Florida is in the building. You ready?
Trying to push the clothes back down.
Yeah, I mean, since LeBron and them ain't playing tonight, I figured I'd like do that.
Continue.
All right.
Continue.
All right. Florida woman shot after performing sex act for $5 in a can of Pringles.
I'd like to ask the question: what was she
What's it?
shot with? Was it a male genitalia or a male's handgun? They can be confused with one and the same, but there is a difference.
Well, Jacksonville, Florida. Shout out to grown ass Duvall. Says a woman was shot
I don't think
outside of.
that's where you need to plug it in. I don't think that's where you need to plug it in. I don't think that's where
we gonna find out. We're gonna find out where she plugged in that Pringles can after she got paid with it. You see what it did there?
I got you. Continue.
All right. A woman was shot outside a gas station after she performed a sex act in exchange for $5 and some potato chips. Nah, bro. You just told me it was a Pringles can. Don't change it to potato chips. All right. Police said they were called to a shell. She was called to a Shell station at 10:30 because a person had been shot. Also, the police didn't shoot her. Okay. They found a woman whose name was not released with a gunshot wound to her shoulder. She was taken to a hospital and her injuries were not considered life-threatening. Whatever. You still ain't giving me good shit. The woman told investigators that she had agreed. All right. Now I'm seeing why she got shot. She took the $5 in the Pringles can and tried to walk off. All right. She had agreed to perform a sex act with a man in exchange for $5 and some Pringles. Oh, not the whole can, just a handful of Pringles.
Now, and she don't even get to reach her hand into the tube. It's he grabs a couple and hands it in, puts it in her hand.
Right. After the act, she said the man demanded the $5 back and then shot her in the shoulder and ran off.
So, wasn't no toppy getting popped off besides the Pringles can?
I guess so.
Look, man, I would have shot her too, man. I could have bought some more Pringles with that $5.
Oh, whoever wrote
this.
Hold
on. Who's buying Pringles at a gas station? There's other better chips to select.
I mean, right. And for how overpriced Pringles are, you definitely could get like 8 bags of something else.
Yeah. Man, you go get those 50-cent bags, when they used to be 25 cents, but inflation jacked them up to 50 cents now.
Shit, they get $1 now. What you talking about?
What, in Oxford?
Fuck yeah.
Well, we ain't got that rich man money. We ain't got that old white man dirty money.
Yo, anywhere in Mississippi got that old white man dirty money. It just depends on how many of the old white men come together in one city. They just passed over that shithole you got down there and said, "Nah, just keep going, man. We'll take our dirty money elsewhere."
As much as I would argue with you on that, you're right on so many levels. So
right. They said, "Let's go somewhere where we can be appreciated for our old white dirty money."
Look, they come down here, it's like, where's all the houses and shit? Why y'all got cows and shit? Nah, too much labor. Let's go.
All right, let's see. My man, whoever wrote the article, he has some points for himself. He said, number 1, Florida? Really? I mean, I don't know if he's been paying attention. This is what Florida does. Says
right,
number 2. That's like what? It says number 2. Pringles have really been getting the party started in the news lately. First, we get the drunk chick in the Walmart parking lot who's chugging wine out of a Pringles can.
Okay, that was a little bit more interesting.
Yeah.
We should have went with that one.
It says next, this guy is a real asshole. $5 and some Pringles to get your rocks off? Look, bro, I don't know about you, but $5 and some Pringles, I can get my locks off.
Hold on. I don't know. First, instead of knocking old boy for that was an agreed upon. That was a verbal contract. That was a deal of the century.
Yeah.
Most time it's $40 and some bugles. Only got 5 and some Pringles.
All right.
Like, oh, let's have a hold on before you continue. Let's have an honest conversation.
All right, let's talk, bro.
Who eats Bugles anymore?
I mean, they still sell. I mean, I have. I mean, it's been a while.
The
I just
plain or
looked
the
at it like,
cheddar?
oh, of course the cheddar. Who the fuck eats the plain?
That you put them on your fingers too. Eat them.
It's the only fucking way to eat them, man. Sitting in the break room at work, they're like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Bruh, I got the fucking bugles."
No
Damn,
other
I
way.
bit my finger. How many times you bite your finger?
All the time. Gosh damn.
All right.
Look, man. Love to watch. I love you. I'm in the middle of a podcast.
Who you talking to?
Wife is trying to video chat, man. Hey,
Look,
send
all
her a
right,
link.
Stevie. Now you got a fucking echo.
Yeah, because my hold on. Give me 10. All right, that better?
Let me see.
Nope, it ain't.
No,
Gosh.
it's not. You going to back out and come back in, man. God damn.
Can you hear me now?
You and Steve, I
All right,
can hear
continue. I'll be right
you. I just hear an echo of myself. See, look, you see the type of shit I gotta put up with every week. Run 2 different shows, and we got the same problems. Y'all people in the comments are pretty fucking quiet this week. I don't like that. Fuck up and say something. See? She said something. I guess that's a great time. Let me find it. To plug our sponsor, the oil shop for all your scalp and beard needs. Go check them out today. All social media at oil.shop. Also check out their website, www.oil.shop. And if you got any questions, you need to speak to somebody, that number is scrolling down at the bottom of the screen. Check them out. We're going to see if this guy comes back. We still got shit to do. Maybe. Tell you what we're going to do. Let me find it.
I got my 2 4s, Kobe Bryant. You catch these 2 L's, James Smith. Doc Brown with a 12 gauge. Hot head with a cold aim. Jerry Lawler with.
All right. Are you back now? I had to cut the music.
My shit. Hold on. My Bluetooth just said, fuck me. Hold on.
So I guess you can't hear me.
Oh, I can hear you. I just got to disconnect and reconnect.
But I can hear you. Why are you going to do it? Your mic's muted.
I don't know
there's,
why.
there's the fucking echo.
Hold on. Keep it rolling.
Oh my God. So I guess we got technical difficulties
I
again.
got my 2 4s, Kobe Bryant. You catch these 2 L's, James Smith. Doc Brown with a 12 gauge. Hot head with a cold aim. Jerry Lawler with the strap down. Randy Savage with the cocaine. I don't play fair. The ops are not to me. No thanks. Possibly clinical. No change. Light you like propane. No Hank. Monopoly property. No bank. Eat at your table. Say no grace. Lap on you bitches with no pace. Stop on your kids' toys. Go play. O'Shea OJ coke case. Mark on your forehead. No lint. Flash in your face, bitch. No lens. Do or die, bitch. Pope him. I got my 2.
Well, look at what.
Hey, I'm up there twice. Hey, keep it.
You
Let's
know-
go.
I was going to keep it. All right. You want Cincinnati or what appears to be, I'm going to say Japan.
Yeah, I don't think I'm ready for Japan at the moment. We'll go Cincy.
All right. We'll go Cincinnati. A Walmart. Oh, I'm sorry. That's getting me into the article. Ohio woman accused of trying to steal a Christmas tree by hiding it in her vagina. Would you be shocked if I told you she's not married?
Okay,
Oh my
how much of the tree she
God.
get in?
Holy fucking shit. All right, you ready?
How much of the tree? Oh, how big
I
was the
don't
tree?
know.
I need to hear this.
Says a Walmart store in Cincinnati faced one of the strangest shoplifting attempts in history. A would-be thief lost consciousness. Woo!
Lot of sap. Lot of sap.
Tubuku! Tubuku! She lost consciousness while trying to insert a 7-foot tall plastic Christmas tree into her vaginal cavity.
Look,
Yo!
I know it can stretch beyond belief. Beyond belief. I don't think
That's
it's
why they
supposed to
give you
stretch that much.
medicine. That's why they give you
Not just
medicine when you
that,
pushing
it's-
shit out of it.
I think it goes this way. Like it'll go this way, not this way. You know, somebody skipped science class, anatomy, something.
No, somebody.
Hold on. Now the question is, did she take two of the big 24-inch black ones, tape them together, and just keep ramming them up, see how far she can go to see if she can pull this off?
All right. All right, here we go. Says, according to the police, 43-year-old Wanda Brown took a 7.5-foot slim Yuletide pine Christmas tree with her inside the store's restroom with the intent of inserting it entirely in her body. All right, I don't know if Miss Wanda don't know, but if you ain't 7 foot tall, you ain't finna put nothing that's 7 foot tall in you.
Hey, the tree had the best pickup line ever.
What's that?
Hey, baby, just the tip.
All right. Unfortunately for her, the pain caused by the insertion was too great and she lost consciousness before the end of the process. They're still not telling me what I want to know.
All right, was she a quarter way into the process, halfway into the process, or we're at in the process? Was she?
She was found lying bloodied and senseless on the floor in the middle of the restroom by other customers who immediately decided. So how long did they sit there before they decided to call 911?
I bet
It
you the
says,
first question
look-
was, why is there a tree hanging out the bottom of that stall with blood around it?
Says Lucy Myers, one of the women who found Miss Brown and called the paramedics, says she thought the woman had been the victim of extremely savage aggression.
So that's where we're going to
Right.
go. That's
Right.
the first place we're going to go.
Right. I mean, it wasn't enough that some crazy dude wouldn't just want to whoop her. Let me shove this tree in her while I'm in Walmart. Here's a quote. When I saw her, at least 2 feet of a huge Christmas tree had been shoved down her genital cavity. I thought it was the work of a sex maniac. Sex maniacs hang out in Walmart. They don't perform actions in Walmart.
2
I'm
feet.
just assuming.
2 feet.
So Miss Brown can take 24 inches, bruh.
2 feet. 2
Woo!
feet. All right, hold on.
Woo!
Look. To
I
all
thought you
guys
gonna
out
pull
there.
out a tape measure.
No. I don't know where one is. Anyway, all right,
I
guys.
don't either.
All right, hold on. Time to have a one-on-one with all you guys listening. All right, it's time to Green Serious Corner. We're gonna be very serious.
Now
All you
looking at
guys
Miss
out
Wanda,
there.
I almost put up a
No.
picture. I see why.
No.
Never mind. Go ahead.
To all you guys out there, all you guys that claims you're knocking the bottom out, You're stirring the insides up.
Woo.
You're not even hitting the tip of the iceberg, guys. I don't care how huge you claim you are. This is proof that you got to go 2 feet just to make them pass out. Like, I got nothing for it, man. It explains a lot now.
Before we go any further, big shout out to the homie, the bearded crit, aka CJ Kimmons. He just left a comment. First comment of the show.
What you gonna display it? What's going on?
Well, I can't because he posted it on my personal Facebook account, and that won't allow me to post it. But he did say he wants to say he really appreciates what we are doing. We are keeping him in great spirits right now. My man is down, but he's not out. I appreciate he taking the time out to watch the show.
Hey,
Cause
just know, man, we got you back, but you got to have 2 feet to come up to the plate.
Hey, look. I know it takes a lot for you, brother, to watch the show because it took a lot for me to do a show. That shit was garbage.
Hey, she brings new meaning to 10 toes down.
Try the 10 toes down challenge with her, brother. All right, anyway, officers of the Cincinnati Police Department were They were rapidly dispatched on site expecting a manhunt for a sexual offender. According to
can't bitches just be crazy nowadays? Like we already know they are. Okay, continue.
According to CBPD spokesman Captain Terrell Harris, the officers were in disbelief when they saw the footage of the security camera and understood that the woman's wounds were self-inflicted during an ill-conceived criminal plan.
I got a question.
What's that?
All right, first off, that whole little sentence, they didn't clarify nothing. So now I'm sitting here thinking like, so they got cameras in the bathrooms?
No. We got a quote from Captain Terrell Davis himself. Did I say that right? Was it Terrell Davis?
Terrell Harris. I was going to say, Homie just ran for 2,000 yards and found that one.
I see why he blew his knee out. All right. Anyway, you know what? Hold on. Time out. Look, bro, I ain't got no disrespect to Terrell Davis at all, bro. Bro was a good running back. He ran for 2,000 yards, bro. How he in the Hall of Fame already?
He was a good running back for 2 years.
How he in the Hall of Fame already, bro?
I don't know. If we're going to throw people just random people in the Hall of Fame, shit, let's go get Jamal Anderson when we at it.
Exactly.
Right. He had one good year.
Right.
You know, you're bound to put up, 1,600 yards touching the ball 500 times in 1 year.
I mean, if you're a decent running back, yeah. All right, anyway.
That dude touched the ball more than they threw it.
I mean, they had fucking Chris Chandler, bro, who woke up with a concussion.
I don't want to speak on Chris Chandler because guess who went and got him not long after that?
No, y'all didn't.
Yeah, he was on our roster.
He suited up for the Bears?
Who hasn't suited up for the Bears?
That is a very good question. All right,
we've had more starting quarterbacks than fucking.
Not Cleveland. Not Cleveland. All right.
I don't know. We've had more starting quarterbacks than Cleveland's had head coaches.
Y'all probably have more starting quarterbacks than Cleveland has had wins in the last 20 years.
Yeah. Those are facts.
All right. Captain Terrell Harris says, when we saw her go in the restroom with the tree and noticed that no one else entered before the witnesses who called us, we understood and instantly felt nauseous. That's the dumbest crime I've ever seen, but he didn't see it. He just knows what happened. Wanda Brown, I mean, just imagine 2 feet just being thrust.
Like, man. And she told me I was the biggest one ever.
Right. I mean, trust me, that was definitely ribbed for her pleasure. All right. was transported to the University of Cincinnati Medical Center, where doctors still consider her condition critical but stable and no longer fear for her life.
What about the tree? Are we going to throw that on resale?
Oh my God. Oh, she suffered severe lacerations. Woo, which it was a pine tree, which included over 375 stitches
On the
and
inside?
lost more than 2 liters of blood.
God. So,
Well, she has not regained consciousness yet, but doctors expect her to do so within a few days.
damn. So, can't they just give her the tree now, man? I think she's been through enough. Just give her the tree.
Bro, she leaked all over that motherfucker. You have it.
It's like, well, this is going in the garbage anyway. Just go ahead and take it. Just take it.
Does pine saw work on pine trees?
Not in that case.
All right. Miss Brown has a long criminal record, including several larceny charges, as
Oh, so
well as other cri-
we're just going to jump straight to larceny.
as well as other other crimes like possession of counterfeit documents and even impersonating a police officer.
She's on a roll.
She will face 2 new charges of larceny and that's fucked up, bro. They finna charge her with indecent exposure.
I don't think anything got exposed. Hell, you can't tell what it is anyway.
Bro, she passed out. How you gonna hit me with indecent exposure and I passed out?
Woo! So what did she do? The Macho Man off the top rope? She she's
Off the sink. Off the sink.
no,
She did the Yokozuna.
the Rikishi.
I put that bitch right there in the corner and try to give it the stink face. Her lawyer has demanded psychiatric evaluation to determine if she is fit to stand trial. Nah, bro, she's fit to stand trial. She might not be fit to stand, but she's fit to stand trial.
Beat me to it. Good job. Good job.
The evaluation is set to take place after she regains consciousness and recovers from her injuries, which means her trial shouldn't take place before February or March of next year.
Woo! Man.
Rehab's gonna be a bitch.
Hey guys, if y'all ever decide to hit her up in the near future, might want to try anal.
You might can take that, bro. Pound Town, here we come. All right.
See what you did there.
Yeah, did that. All right. Our last story of the day probably shouldn't went last. Man gets tired of sitting in traffic, hacks into the electronic billboard to stream porn.
Hey, sometimes traffic sucks and you get bored. You know, you like to share the wealth to all the other drivers.
Right? Look, you don't know how many guys' day you just made. I mean, chicks too.
You know what really made the day?
What's
if
that?
homie would have had all of his windows down and was yelling, "Hey, who wants to go to the next page?"
Hey, you seen this one yet? No, it's a good one. All right. It says when you're stuck in traffic, you might do any of the following things: scroll through your Instagram feed, fire up a new podcast, check yourself out in the rearview mirror, bang your head on the steering wheel. I see what they did there. Or just flip the guy off in front of you. I mean, we're stuck in traffic. Well, I'm going to flip him off.
Right. We know who's the asshole in traffic now.
But one 24-year-old IT worker, I'm sorry, this wasn't China. This is Indonesia.
My brethren, IT. My dude.
He had a better idea for how to pass the time. He hacked onto the nearest electronic billboard and streamed hardcore Japanese porn.
And Indo.
Wait a minute, bruh. Wait a minute. He streamed hardcore Japanese porn in Indonesia?
First thing, there's no such thing as hardcore Japanese porn. All of it's hardcore. All of
Wait a
it.
minute. Wait a minute. Isn't all of it censored too?
I guess. Unless you're doing the anime. I don't think anime is. Look, that's the crazy part. You're not allowed to show humans doing it. But as far as fictional characters, man, go ahead and shove as many tentacles as you can in there. Also, the homie's defense, I guarantee the username password on that billboard was probably the default that got thrown up there.
Feeling
What?
the boredom of his afternoon commute in the Indonesian capital, the man spotted the billboard's login details displayed on the Videotron.
See? That's the second. All right. So as I tell you guys, let me explain how stupidity works for most end users.
Break it down for me, brother.
All right. So one thing you'll run into with anybody that's a basic IT, they have to use a computer or anything like that. There's two things you're gonna run into. One, they're gonna use the most generic password.
1, 2,
Two,
3, 4.
something like that. Two, if they do put in a decent password, it's going to be written down somewhere.
Yeah, on the billboard.
See? Perfect example.
So after he saw this, he broadcasted 10 minutes.
Woo!
Wait a minute. Here's the great thing. Of the porn flick, watch Tokyo Hot until the power was shut off. So I need somebody out there to go check out Watch Tokyo Hot. Tell me if it's censored.
One, I'm pretty sure it isn't. Two, I'm not throwing that in my browsing history.
Of course, the befuddled drivers captured the stunt on video. Question. If you're befuddled, which I assume means you were pissed off or angry about what's going on, because you probably got children in the car, correct? Why are you going to video it?
That's the thing to do nowadays.
Shouldn't you
Instead of
immediately tell
complaining,
somebody?
instead of calling authorities, we're going to whip out the phone. I had to be specific. I can't just say whip it out. Whip out the phone and record. That's
It says what would probably just pass as a hilarious prank in America became a serious crime in uber conservative Indonesia, where access to porn sites is blocked. He's an IT guy, bro.
Homie used a VPN. Dead serious. Check that shit.
Police arrested the hacker, who could face up to 12 years in jail.
12 years for that.
And I see what the person who wrote the article is trying to do here. Kind of fell flat, but I see what you did. It says, in here you thought jerking and driving was the worst thing you could do behind the wheel. I mean, honestly, it still is. I mean, the man just broadcasted porn in a traffic jam.
Hold on. I got a question.
Okay.
Who jerks and drives?
Did you get that, or did I need to say it out loud?
No, I got it. You said white folks, right?
This is correct. I said white folks. I mean, let's just be honest here. I mean, let's be serious, people. Let's be serious. All right, let's play a game. Whose race is it? I need to get a fucking 30-second clip with music when we play this game.
Yeah.
Cincinnati woman tries to steal Christmas tree by inserting it into her.
Can I go for what is a white woman for 300?
I thought the name would have gave it away. You're wrong. Miss Wanda Brown. Wanda Brown.
That could be a white woman.
How many white women you know named Wanda?
Wanda. I actually know one very close and relative.
A relative to who?
Your sister-in-law.
Oh, that's right. That's right. Is she originally from Mississippi?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
See what they try to do there. They try to change the culture. How'd that work out for them? Nah.
I plead the fifth.
Well, that's all my stories for today, bro. You got anything? Go ahead and do your thing.
About to shoot a dog. Anyway, check out your boy on all social media, The Green 707. 70 what? What did I say? The Green 707. Shut up.
Glad you got that shit now.
Yeah, shut up. All right, check out the bio and Instagram for the download link to the 2014 EP. That will be changing hopefully in the very near future.
Why is it telling me I got 16 comments?
Probably because you do. You ain't been paying attention to shit. Check out your boy on Dat Piff as well. And while you're there, check out the original House Villains mixtape. Part 2 is coming soon. Also, be on the lookout for the boy Yellow Fever's new album, Double Up. That's getting close to completion, and I'm telling you, the motherfucker's a banger.
All right, I hate I missed these comments. Go ahead.
And while you're there, just remember, you can stream and or download. All right, go ahead, hit the comments. Now let's just run through the comments. Let's see what it said.
Hold on.
Man, you look like you were concentrating very hard over there.
I am, man, because shit was getting wild in the comments, man. I didn't see it. All right. Our man, Germ, he says eating bugles is like eating corn nuts. Shit is nasty as fuck, dude. Them ranch corn nuts and them barbecue ones, bro. Them shits is fire, bro.
Like, what kind of fucking palate you guys got up there, man?
Then
I bet y'all eating nuts.
Then my man jumps in and says, rookies. He says, watch a real podcast. And then, of course, he plugs in the Rebellious podcast. I'm not going to plug in any.
Hold on, man. Hold on, man.
But thankfully, my man, the bully man himself, Stevie, jumped into the defense of Why It's the Podcast and says, tell Germs that we are a real podcast with real guests, not just the ones for the past chat. Big shout out. What's up, Joe? Ding. No, Mom, if you're still watching, I'm not seeing the comments. I'm just not seeing them. Big shout out to Mr. Yes Sir, who will be on the show tomorrow night, Divergence Podcast. Let's see. See, Germ, I wish I'd have seen this. He had a question to the woman in the tree. He said, a lot of sap? Yeah, that's where we got the name from.
I asked that one.
I know. All right,
hey, man.
Check this out. Anybody who's watching the show now or who may watch it later, if you want me to see your comments, please do not comment on my personal Facebook page because I won't see the comments unless I got the computer on. So go to Greenhouse Beer Company on Facebook. Go to YouTube at Wise the Podcast. Leave your comments there. I see y'all was getting in on the fucking comments and I didn't see it. Sorry about that. I would do better tomorrow night.
Hold on. I still got an issue with Germ saying corn nuts are nasty. I'll let you have it with bugles. Bugles are hit or miss. It depends on how much liquor's in your system.
Bro,
corn
he's
nuts.
in Indiana. He's in Indiana.
That tells you everything you need to know.
Wait a minute. Didn't corn nuts originate in Indiana? What's his issue with them?
Again, probably likes just nuts.
Oh, nah, bro. I can't. Nah,
what?
Bro. I can't agree with that. I can't.
What?
Can't say that about him.
Who?
Sure.
I've already said that once, and you laughed.
I did. Look, somebody actually asked in Google, "Are corn nuts bad for you?" I'm pretty sure they are.
Oh, they're horrible. They're horrible for you. Them motherfuckers, even for your teeth. Like, if you eat too many corn nuts, you want to walk around with meth mouth.
Shit, you better not have no bad teeth. You ain't gonna eat no corn nuts today.
All right, life lesson. If you have a kid with a loose tooth, get them eat a bag of corn nuts. They'll take out all their fronts.
Let me ask you this. How is a bag of corn nuts cheaper than the small bag of chips?
Good question.
I know it's a good question. I know. It's a damn good question. All right, like we said before, check us out tomorrow, Divergence Podcast, as we bring back Mr. Yes Sir himself, owner of the Grown Ash Cigar Society, Mr. Robert Brown. We have big news. Jeremy, I see you still watching. I appreciate that, brother. He commented with, oh, man, check us out tomorrow at 7 p.m. Central Standard Time on YouTube, or you can check us out on Facebook. It's whatever. I would more prefer YouTube, just like Wise the Podcast, where you can like and subscribe to the show. Also, go check out Greenhouse Beard Company on Facebook, on Instagram. Email us, whatever, man. Hit us up. Get you some shit that's going to take your beard game to the next level. Now, if you're struggling with your scalp and your beard, and Greenhouse Beard Company don't do it for you, go check out oil.shop for all your beard and scalp needs. They take care of the scalp too, guys. Oil.shop across all social media. Also, www.oil.shop. Jerm, we still got love for you, brother. You know you still our guy. We got you. Indiana still sucks ass, but you're still my guy, except for the University of Notre Dame. The only good thing in
Still
Indiana.
sucks ass.
Yeah. I was about to say so does your mom, but I'd feel bad for saying that.
Especially when she watches.
Yo. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's a conversation you don't want to get started up.
Yeah, my phone.
And I ain't talking about with me.
My phone's probably gonna ring as soon as the show's over. Hey, look, I appreciate everybody watching, man. Till next time, till next week. I'm your boy, your mom's favorite, the talking Mississippi, Johnny F. Beard, and he is the man that's a mixture between Jesus Christ and Leatherface, Mr. Motherfucking Green. That's how you do an introduction. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
Look, you were doing good. You just went to shit right there, man.
Shots fired. Hey, like I said, tomorrow night, Friday night, Divergence Podcast will be on. Your man might even make an appearance. Don't know.
Hey, I'm here.
Hey, till next time, you know how we do it. Smile, bitches.
I got my 2-4s, Kobe Bryant. You catch these 2 L's, James Smith. Doc Brown with a 12 gauge. Hot head with a cold aim. Jerry Lawler with the strap down. Randy Savage with the cocaine. I don't play fair. The ops are not to me. No thanks. Possibly.